Hiya, folks. If you're new in town, don't be shy and just stand by. Let me explain to you how this works. Feeling bored or lonely and you need someone to watch cartoons with? Then look no further, because I'm here to play in your ear. You can listen to the podcast alone or alongside the cartoon. The choice is yours. Either way, let's get to Toon Along. Well, hey, howdy, hey. Welcome back to Toon Along, everybody. Got another Christmas one lined up. Coming at ya! Here we go. We got Rocko's Modern Christmas. Another classic Nickelodeon show. Just one I definitely wanted to watch. I just want to watch this for myself, as well as put it on the podcast. It's been sitting inside me this whole time, and I just wanted to get it out. And here it is right now. So we're going to go ahead and start. Get your episode ready. Get your VHS player ready. Get that play button. All right. We're going to start here in 3, 2, 1. Pew, play. Here we go. There's Rocko's house. They got leaves. It's basically the end of fall. It's got a bit of... You know, he's wearing a snowsuit that he's going outside. I was going to say there's puddles outside and mud. Typical California's winter. I always felt like this guy lived in California. See, they start off the episode, and there's no intro yet. Oh, I remember that Cloud. He kept trying to... Cloud keeps trying to take a shit, and he can't. He's doing everything. Remember, he explodes. Oh, yeah. You know, this episode, this Christmas special, I don't remember it that well. I mean... I remember what happens to some degree. I think he has a party and nobody comes over and there's like these elves. That's all I remember. Wow, look at the detail. You know, they took extra time for this one. This is definitely a special. And I know it's a special. They came out with a VHS of the movie. Like, this is only a 23-minute episode. Or it's 23 minutes long. Think about it. Is it worth buying this as a movie? I say yes. But the thing is, back then, to put that on VHS, probably very expensive. So they did a little extra, if you will. Put a little more effort to make it look nice. Look, even the trees, it's got the style. It's got the Joel Murray style. And it's just give it a little punch of Christmas. Coming at you. Instead of the TV, the trees falling. So yeah, now they're back. I like that scene when they were in the woods. Kind of reminded me of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when Griswold goes out there, tries to cut a tree for his family. Imagine you just see him in the back cutting his tree. Is it just me or do those toys come alive? I don't know. I feel like they're going to come alive. Now, Rocko's house, I'd say... Here's the thing. I see the parallels with Rocko's house like I see the parallels with SpongeBob's house. They're both kind of, you know, cookie cutter, but their own uniqueness. Like, look, even the Bighead's house. Like, that's a nice house. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice house. Like the way he draws the lines on on anything. Any piece of furniture is always awkward, curved. Bighead's got to be Scrooge, right? He's got to hate Christmas. Those are my favorite characters, though. The Bigheads. You know, Rocko's Modern Life, as far as a show, the main character is probably one of my least favorite characters. I like Heffer more than I like Rocko. Tom Kenny, kicking ass in that one. And I like the Bigheads more than I like Rocko. And sometimes Filburt has his moments, like there's that episode, the Lounge Singer. One of my favorite episodes. Love that one. So, you know, no, Filburt, not Norbert. It's cool. Okay, what is she counting her money? No, she's writing Christmas cards. Looks like a stack of cash. Wake up in the morning. Then there's Heffer's house, the wolves. Heifer wolf. Hey, Rock. Hey, Rocko. Every time I see a phone in Rocko's hand, I just think of that episode of the, is it the wrestling competition? They win the tickets to the wrestling. And then Rocko gets it, and everyone's trying to be nice to him. So he's having a party, and he's trying to invite everybody. He's inviting his best friend and his family. That guy's putting up the lights. He's basically like the dad, Wolf Dad, just reminds me of Ed Bighead. Now I think about it. Is it every house has like the angry dad, the always pissed off dad? Uh, Spunky sitting on the floor looks like a cooked chicken. His legs look like cooked chicken. Filburt. I feel like Filburt's Jewish, right? That's why he's like, what do you want? Rocco's got a Christmas party. Oh man, I'd be so there. Yeah, and there's an episode of SpongeBob where he invites a bunch of people over for a party, and then he takes a vacuum cleaner and sucks the food out of everyone's mouth, or one guy's mouth. I think he has his breakfast. That I don't know. That scene with the table just reminds me of this party with Rocko at home later on. I'll show you what I mean if I remember. But the point is, they're so similar in shows. When I'm watching this, I just feel like SpongeBob just got influenced by this. There's Gary right there. The O-Town Post Office, delivering near you. What is that on the side of the post office? The post box. Wait, what did that say? Prune juice. It said prune juice, right? This is just a really good Christmas special. Now that I'm watching it, see, they start you off gloomy. It's raining. There's no snow. It doesn't feel Christmassy at all. Nobody wants to get in the Christmas spirit. Only Rocco's down for it, and you're down as well. The elves, you never see them in any episode, and all of a sudden they have a house. And in the Rocco's Modern Life special that came out last year, 2 years ago, they basically showcased every single character. At one point, it wasn't even funny. They were just knocking on door to door and just seeing the old characters, which was cool. But I still think they should have had more time with it. They should have maybe given it more, or I would have preferred like 4 or 5, or maybe another season in Rocko's Modern Life. Call it season 5, and maybe have one episode where it's Rocko and they go out in space and they come back, and then do other stuff. Like give them creative freedom again. Why does it have to be only one? Like, hey, you get one more say and that's it. You're out. Come on. It'd be so cool if these guys can start working on shows again. Yeah, just a well-drawn show. I mean, not even well. Amazingly drawn. Just the way when you watch it, even now when it's aged. Yeah, I always remember this having more detail, like I said. And now, the way it looks right now, I feel like it's meant for today. Like today, you watch all those crazy, goofy shows. I don't know what the name is, but like Breadwinners, really stupid. Not even stupid, just goofy. There's no real point to the comedy. They just go straight to the poop line or the joke. Whereas these episodes have morals. They have, I'm not saying all new shows are like that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's rare you're gonna get a Christmas special like this. It's done in a Rocco's way. And look, even remember in the movie they were poking fun, the Rocco's movie, they were poking fun at all the conglomerate stuff. So these guys are really down to earth. They understand what's going on. Line starts here. Okay. Oh, fruitcake man. Yeah, fruitcake man. See, they just have their own flavor. Rocko's Modern Life Christmas, definitely Rocko's Modern Life Christmas. Glad to be a part of it, and hope you are too. Hey, don't forget, guys, hit that like button, all right? Because I like that. The hotel mall, yeah, look at that map. I miss in the old days when you used to go to a mall and they'd have little booklets of maps. I used to just take some, bring it home, make little, Home Alone plans on them of what I'm going to do in the mall, run around, or try to go to a store and find a certain clothing item or a movie store or a CD store, and just look for some of my favorite shows. I would always try to look for DVDs. If they had them. They never had them. And now all of a sudden, what's it called? Funko and all those companies, they're coming out with stuff left, right, and center. And you just need to have a lot of money to buy it. But if it's your cup of tea, by all means, it's nice to splurge a little bit of money and get something you're into. Oh yeah, doesn't that feel like every salesman? Maybe not so much today. They've changed a bit, but back in the day, when commission was good, And they did look like gators. Honestly, they were like gators. They come up just above the aisle, stare at you for you knew they were staring at you the minute the door opened. The more that little buzzer went off, and then you walk in the store. You know you're gonna spot them because you want to walk in the opposite direction. They're coming at you, right? And they just have that face, like a prying alligator. Yeah, aren't you the little guy? Rocco's so nice. He's just bringing that little guy home just because he's small. He could be a mass murderer. What's the moral, kids? Help out anyone. Ah, that's really cool. So that's his house. The elf's house. Huh. So basically, yeah, he's just trying to invite everybody over. He bought bulbs and lights. The mall. Honestly, when I go to the mall, I just think of this episode. Right around Christmas time, you're walking in the mall. You park in as far as you can because that's the only spots are left, right? You go in the mall. You get that map. You make a little, hey guys, where are we going? Where are we meeting? Back when there's no cell phones. And you just have to use your imagination. You have to literally imagine that you're going to see your favorite show in a store and hope that it happens. And when it does happen, oh my God, does it feel good. Now today, you just pull out your phone, and when you want to find something that you want, say you want to watch Rocko's Modern Life on DVD or something like this, you want to get the DVD, you want to get a T-shirt, whatever it is, just type it online, you get it. It's done. But back in the day, you just thought about it all day. You walk in the store. You know you're not going to find it. You know it's not out there. You've never seen Rocko's Modern Life stuff. And Rocko's Modern Life toys and whatnot just started coming out like recently because it's nostalgic again. But the thing is, back when, good luck. So look, he's talking to Papa Elf. I feel like Papa Elf has a big chair for his house. Wouldn't he just have smaller furniture? Because, it's convenient. But why? That'd be stupid. Wrench, pliers, screwdriver, and nail gun. Claw hammer, drill, crowbar, jigsaw. Mango. Wait, mango? What the? That's supposed to be like Rudolph, right? Crowbar and Jigsaw, they're all pretty dumb. But listen, we'll come to your party. That's a cool frame there. Like oh hey Mitch. Mitch has a third leg. That's not a leg, sir. What is it? Oh, is that a pile of shit? What's on the carpet there? He bought bulbs and lights. There's two differences. Well, bulbs are to go in the lights, right? I just typed Rocko's Modern Christmas on Google, and people also search for boob-tubed commute or something. I Have No Son, Arnold's Christmas. Hey, we just did Arnold's Christmas. Hey, if you haven't checked it out, check last episode 20 of Toon Along. Hey Arnold Christmas. Honestly, we're just in the Christmas spirit right now for the next week or so. Maybe even up until New Year. We'll see how it goes. But right now, we're just going to watch Christmas specials. Because you know what? You're really going to only watch it at this time of the year, right? I mean, there are some few people that are going to watch in July and in October to get the early bird special, right? Even September. But I feel like right now this is crunch time. So right now you should be pulling out your best gun, your big guns. You should be pulling out, you should be pulling out Rugrats. You should be pulling out maybe even Cat Dog. I'm going to do Batman, Joker Christmas, Rocko's Modern Christmas, Bump in the Night Christmas. For Pete's sake, what did they have, 2 seasons? And they made a Christmas special. Like, they could have done so much. Like, today, do they even, like Rick and Morty does, like, we'll do a Christmas special. I'm sure shows will do it just because they want to get views on those dates, right? But back in the day, the budget was limited. Today, you can just make any episode. Like South Park does an episode in a week. So companies are crunching, and they're trying to get these probably took like months to make, each one. So they put more time and effort. They said, you know what, we're going to spend all this time, make sure it's good. Filburt's freezing, of course. He's a turtle. He's cold-blooded. So's Bighead. I'm nauseous. Yeah. Yeah, Rocco's Neighborhood, I don't know about you, but for me I always thought it was California. I always thought it was a suburb somewhere in California, a city, anywhere in there. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe you guys know the like O Town. What's it supposed to represent? I'm thinking Los Angeles. That's what I'm thinking. Joe Murray probably lives out there. The show was made out there. All the big actors, all the big voice actors, producers, studios, it's all there. Oh yeah, that foot with that. Okay, so this, you know why this episode's good too? Because they're showing all the other characters, and if Foot's in there, he's gonna be in other ones. He's gonna be like, look, this pig. Wait, what? I remember I used to have a ringtone, and that pig used to say something. I don't remember. Anyways, she's from another episode. Oh, that's cool. Santa's Workshop. God, when I see it like that, all drawn like that, just looks so good. The details. I just want to put that in a frame. Put that in my hallway, in my bathroom. When I'm sitting there just looking at that, thinking of Christmas. When you watch the different Christmas specials, like right now you got Ed Bighead in the bathtub, right? I mean, you're not going to have that in the same way today. Back then they used to showcase cartoons based off their influences, which were more like Bugs Bunny with like Pepe Le Pew. So this feels, whenever I see a heart or a thing of candy, always reminds me of that. But today I don't know if I see that as much. I don't know. Oh, he's putting a star up at the top of the tree. Rocco's a good guy. Just trying to do his best. Like, he put out a freaking party. Look at that. Why is the tree outside? Oh, it's too big, right? Yeah, you see right there at the that little table on the right? That's what I'm talking about in SpongeBob. There's a scene where he vacuums somebody's plate out of his mouth from breakfast, puts it back on the table. Okay, when he's sitting like that with that vest, what does that remind you of? I'm going to say it right now. It's Mr. Bean's Christmas. When he's getting ready to have his girlfriend over, he makes the big turkey and he's just sitting like that in his chair, awkwardly. Rocko, man. Man, I'd be there right now having a sip of juice, chit-chatting, playing with Spunky, maybe even going outside, checking out the backyard. Check out that backyard. Nah, look. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming over. Wait. That's his parents? Is that what his parents look like? I think they were in another episode, but I don't remember. But if that's his parents, they look totally different. Wait, Rocco's supposed to be what? Living by himself? He's supposed to be, I would guess 30 to 35 in joke years. But maybe he's more like, he wouldn't be 25. He was 25. Well, maybe if he was 25 back in the early 90s, he might have been doing this. But today, if you're 25, you're playing video games, you're doing whatever, You're having a good time, you're watching Toon Along, you're watching cartoons. Doesn't matter. When times have changed, you know what I mean? When times have changed, this stuff here is good anytime. Merry Christmas. So, okay, the elf showed up. That's not bad. I mean, don't be down, bro. Wait, the night before Christmas, they're going to read a book. And you know what? Like, look, the Rocko's Modern Life Christmas special, I've probably seen it maybe once or twice on TV. I was very limited to cable. I mean, we didn't have it. We had YTV, that was it. And maybe Teletoon once in a while. But YTV maybe played it at certain hours, and if you missed it, you missed it. They might have just showed it once during the Christmas break because they wanted to show all the other stuff, the classics. But today, obviously, Nickelodeon's just going to play it every year around this time. But I'm going to say from like 98 to 2006, 2010, around there, it probably wasn't played that much. It was long forgotten. Shows were playing other stuff. But now the nostalgia's back. Here we go. He's trying to pump him up. They got one cloud over Rocco's house. What? So if he starts snowing, it's just going to be over his house, eh? Then the party's going to come. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, you know, you're walking through the mall, Christmas time. You know how hard it is to go from one end to the other. And when you get a few items in your hand, you get that paranoia. You're holding on to the bag, and your hand gets all sweaty. And then you sit down, and by the end, your hand has the colors of the bag. You know, you're just sitting down. Your mom and dad want to check out different stores. You're sitting down on the curb, thinking about that Christmas special you saw in the morning, thinking about Rocko's Modern Christmas. And now you're watching this. Doesn't matter what time of the day. You're watching this, and you're just thinking about the good times. Thinking about the last time you saw this episode. Look at that snow falling down right in his house. There you go. Party's coming over. Wait, why do they need so many medics? Really, really big man. Yeah. Here he is. Well, that taxi driver just looks pissed. No, daddy. I don't know. I feel like, okay, I think I know. I feel like the dad, Heffer's dad, and Ed Bighead, and you know the dad, you know Rip Torn, right? Rip Torn, just the late great Rip Torn, just passed away. Remember Freddy Got Fingered? He plays that angry dad. I always see the similarities with him in there, and you know Tom Green being an animated genius guru. That guy knows his cartoons too, I'm sure. Making that movie, really great movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. We're probably going to do a special on that one as well. But yeah, and look at the lights in front of the house. Just turned out to be a great Christmas. There's Mr. Bean standing there. What are you doing, guys? Come on in. So what? It's next morning right now, right? So if he feeds those people the same food that's been out there all night, my man, where's your bathroom? Aw, poor big heads. Well, Bev's invited, right? Yeah, look, the elves go and invite him. The big heads. I'm having a party. Please come to Rocko's house, mate. RSVP. Bang. Oh, that's the best shot of the episode. Big heads. This scene right here. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this played probably around 8:30, 9:30, somewhere around there. And I remember watching this and just being so pumped for that Christmas. This would have played like on Saturday, and then that evening you have your family coming over. That would have been probably what, 96, 97? Ah, what a happy Christmas. And a Merry Christmas to everybody out there as well. Let's keep the Christmas train rolling. The Poo Choo Express. Poo Choo. Oh, that's a nice song at the end. La 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 la. Nice. They had a different ending. They had a different intro. The whole episode is nice. It's nice to watch from beginning to end. Look at that snowfall in the back there. Just gets you right in the mood. Just want to sit around that fireplace, that Christmas tree, and just see what's next, you know? See what's coming up next. What kind of Christmas special we got going. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we go maybe with a Batman Joker. Get a little dark. Christmas has been a little light this year. Let's go a little dark with the Dark Knight. Coming up next, guys. And there's Santa Claus to finish it off. Coming across the screen. Oh, wait a minute. It's next day. Oh, yeah. Basically, you know, that's how it is. When you're done with it, you're done with it. And now, folks, we're done with it. That was Nickelodeon. Bring it at ya. Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko's Modern Christmas. So, yeah, don't forget to check out the podcast on TuneIn Radio, on Spotify, on iTunes. Any podcasting app would work. And also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter for more info. And we'll be seeing you guys soon, all right? And look forward for the next Christmas special that's coming up. We're going to watch that together. So take care and go watch yourself some Rocko's Modern Life Christmas. Bye-bye.
You just listened to a Toon Along Podcast. If you like what you heard or have any comments or feedback, don't hesitate to check out more on iTunes, Spotify, and TuneIn Radio, as well as Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for more info. I'll see you next time. Ciao!